The confrontation between the two views of the cosmos, Earth-centered and sun-centered, reached its climax with a man who, like Ptolemy, was both an astronomer and an astrologer. He lived in a time when the human spirit was fettered and the mind chained, when angels and demons and crystal spheres were imagined up there in the skies. Science still lacked the slightest notion of physical laws underlying nature. But the brave and lonely struggle of this man was to provide the spark that ignited the modern scientific revolution. The man who sought harmony in the cosmos was fated to live at a time of exceptional discord on Earth. Exactly 8 days after Kepler's discovery of his third law, there occurred in Prague an incident that unleashed the devastating 30 Years' War. And he was excommunicated from the Lutheran Church for his uncompromising independence on questions of belief. The conflict, portrayed on both sides as a holy war, was more an exploitation of religious bigotry by those hungry for land and power. This war introduced organized pillage to keep armies in the field. Among the many scapegoats chosen were elderly women living alone who were charged with witchcraft. Poor Kepler thought that he himself had contributed inadvertently to his mother's arrest. It came about because he had written one of the first works of science fiction. It was intended to explain and popularize science and was called the Somnium, the dream. He imagined a journey to the moon, with the space travelers standing on the lunar surface, looking up to see, rotating slowly above them, the lovely planet Earth. Part of the basis for the charge of witchcraft was that, in his dream, Kepler used his mother's spells to leave the Earth. But he really believed that one day human beings would launch celestial ships with sails adapted to the breezes of heaven, filled with explorers who, he said, would not fear the vastness of space. He speculated on the mountains, valleys, craters, climate, and possible inhabitants of the moon. Before Kepler, astronomy had little connection with physical reality. But with Kepler came the idea that a physical force moves the planets in their orbits. He was the first to combine a bold imagination with precise measurements to step out into the cosmos. It changed everything. This fusion of facts with dreams opened the way to the stars.